World of Rock, music lessons, and more.
Kids, it's Mr. Socks. Are you ready to rock? It's time to rock. Let's go! Bam! Kids, we are outside and we are ready to rock. And today I brought the doctor. This is Dr. Luthier. Doc, what's going on?
How you doing?
This is an incredible day for me because you are a luthier.
That's right.
What actually is a luthier?
A luthier is a person who builds and repairs stringed instruments. And that could either be instruments that are strummed and plucked or instruments that are bowed. And the term luthier is a French word from the early 1900s that comes from the word lute. And a lute was the first string guitar dating way back 2,800 years ago.
How many?
2,800 years ago.
2,800 years ago.
Was the first guitar
That is incredible.
that we know of.
That is awesome. Now, what do we have here? What's this?
This is a guitar that I built back in 1989. It was when the Ibanez Gem first came out, and I took the drawing out of a Guitar Player magazine and traced it out onto a piece of wood and cut that guitar out and made my first
Wait,
electric.
so you made this yourself?
I did.
This is your own, this is incredible. This is awesome. Just real quick, what is this? This thing right here?
This right here is a vibrato or a tremolo, which causes you to allow the string pitch to go sharp and flat while you're playing.
Now, Doc, I'm not sure if you know this, but my buddy, Heavy Metal Stan, he told me that this is a whammy bar.
That is another term for it. It is a whammy
it's a
bar.
whammy. Okay, cool.
Because people would wham on it. But technically, if you go to the store and say, give me a whammy bar, they're going to ask you a couple more questions.
Okay. Now, is this guitar, is this glued? Like, for example, this is the neck of the guitar, right? How does this get onto the body?
Well, in this particular guitar, it is bolted on.
Okay.
There are 4 screws in the back, and they're drilled right into the neck, and it's screwed on.
That's awesome.
There are other types of guitars where it's glued on.
Yeah.
And then there's other types of guitars where the neck goes right through the center and you glue 2 pieces of wood to the sides and cut out the shape. So you have a neck through, the neck goes through the body.
Wow.
A set neck where the neck is set into the wood and glued, and then a bolt on where you screw the neck on.
That is incredible. The doctor is in the house, kids. The doctor's in the house.
When I started with the guitar, my friends were playing and I wanted to learn how to play, but I didn't have a guitar and I couldn't afford a guitar. And a friend of mine said, hey, there's some in the dumpster at Bradley's.
Bradley's
broken."
was, kids, just to let you know, Bradley's was this store back in the 60s and 70s. We used to go there and hang out, but now it's no longer.
Right.
It's okay.
So
okay.
I did
How
some
funny.
dumpster diving and I found a guitar that was broken and I fixed it myself. And I caught the bug because I like fixing things, and I was able to fix my guitar that I was able to learn how to play on. I don't have that guitar anymore, but since then I just grew in learning about how to build and repair guitars.
Wow. Now, okay, what's behind this? I mean, this is like actually like, kids, these are called frets, and I guess behind the fretboard is this. What is this, a rod?
Yeah, Mr. Socks, that's very important. That's what we call a truss rod.
Ooh,
and the truss rod runs up inside the neck and it's hidden down in there in order to give strength to the neck because we have steel strings running on the outside of the wood.
It's got to be some tension there, right?
Oh, it's a lot of tension, Mr. Socks. I mean, it's a lot of tension. It's hundreds of pounds trying to bend the neck this way. And if the wood on the neck is not so good, it will tend to bow a little bit. So in order to correct that, we can put a tool on this end if the truss rod is adjusted from the butt end, or up at the headstock end there's an adjustment. And a doctor, or even you yourself, can get your wrench that comes with every guitar and you can turn that a little bit and you can make that bow go up or down as you need to fix that.
Incredible. This is awesome. Now, what actually goes here, Doc? Because I see some holes here on, like, I guess it's like the head of the guitar.
That's correct.
So what goes inside these holes?
All right, Mr. Soxwell, here we have
very cool.
these here. They're actually called tuners or tuning machines. This is called the head stock of the guitar. This is the neck of the guitar. This part right here is the nut of the guitar where the strings stop. And then they go to the tuners. So when the strings stop here, that's where your actual scale length starts, at the nut all the way down to the bridge. These are your tuning machines or tuners, your headstock, your neck, your body of the guitar,
awesome.
The bridge of the guitar.
And the whammy bar.
And the whammy bar.
Nice. Okay, now you built this guitar in 1989.
1989.
Does this thing work?
I think so.
We have to find out.
We got to find out.
Definitely have to find out. Well, I have an amp right here. Let's check it out.
Well, if we're going to do this, I got to take that off.
All right, put those, yeah, because when you play guitar, you have to have your shades on because you got to look cool, kids. I'm serious. Here we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you some power, some juice. Oh, yeah. There's the whammy bar. Kids, make some noise for the doctor. He's in the house. It's Dr. Luthier. Make some noise. Awesome. We're back. Thank you. Dr. Luthier was in the house. So we'll catch you next time. But before we go, catch me on all types of social media. Instagram, Twitter, and of course Facebook. I'll see you guys next time. Keep rocking!
World of Rock, music lessons and more.